From Consumers Energy, we have Vice President of Community Affairs and Chief Diversity Officer, Angela Thompkins. Hi, Angela.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, nice to see you. Thanks for you and your company doing all that you do. Seems like a week doesn't go by we don't hear from Consumers Energy about some initiative, some community support, some giving. Why is it so important for the company to have so much focus on, especially as a public utility, on community support?
Yeah, so we understand our number one job is to keep the lights on, keep the homes and businesses across Michigan warm in the winter. But we also know equally important is giving back to the communities and the customers that we serve. And it's important for us to create opportunities for our coworkers to get into the community, to volunteer and to give back. It's the heart of who we are, heart of service and caring for community.
Employees, potential employees are making decisions about where they're going to work, and they do a deep dive on the kind of company and culture that you have, and it's something that makes a difference to somebody looking for a job.
Yeah, so we say, in the company on Fridays, we celebrate Friday, and we were just talking about in the green room, what do you say for Monday? And I said, well, it's a magical Monday. Great way to start the work week with the work family, because we truly are a family. And if you think about, what we've done in 2023 across the state of Michigan, more than $11 million that we've provided in nonprofit grants and opportunities.
Wow.
In addition to that, our coworkers have volunteered. They've spent their time outside of work to volunteer and give back to the communities where they live, work, and play, but also where our customers are. And if you just think about Jackson alone, we have served in volunteer hours over 24,000 hours in 2023 to the city of Jackson, our hometown.
Awesome. Yes, we do start our work week with our work family. Do you have a work spouse?
No.
No. Brian, do you have a work spouse?
That's funny.
Some people do.
Yeah, I
Yes. Do. All right. So the hours, that's one thing, but the dollars. You support things in the community. I remember just a couple weeks ago, you were at the Y as they broke ground. That was you made a big gift to the Y.
We did. We made a big gift to the Y. It's important. Jackson is the company's hometown, right? So it's important for us to give back where we are anchored, where our headquarters is. And so we do. Not only do we give a lot to Jackson, but we also give a lot across the state where the rest of our customers are.
I think we saw a lot of the giving. I think it became noticeable to people during the pandemic. The meals program, what was that called? Our town, where you provided meals. You started up a way for families to get meals during the pandemic. That was, I think, specific that you chose. You wanted to support a community that was maybe underserved.
And that's an important part of our giving strategy and philosophy, to make sure that we're giving to underserved community, disadvantaged groups of people is certainly a priority for us as we give, to make sure those that need it the most are in the front of the line.
Have you found that things like the discounts or the energy savings programs that you have, people who are low income or disadvantaged, or communities of disadvantaged, don't take advantage of those?
We do. We often see that sometimes people don't take advantage of the programs because they maybe don't have the right information, they don't understand the program is available. And so we know there is more that we can do, but we certainly are there to help.
How does someone know, you want to be supporting new initiatives, and I think you have in the last couple of years, but particularly I think black-owned businesses, you're paying attention to black-owned businesses.
We are. We're paying attention to minority-owned businesses underrepresented groups that own entrepreneurs across the state of Michigan, it is important for us to embed diversity in everything we do across the company. So if you think about our supplier diversity program, our philanthropy, our stand and commitment to talent, we have diversity woven into everything we do.
So Angela, during the pandemic and during the Black Lives Matter movement, in response to some brutality and deaths and murder, there was a concerted effort by a lot of companies to demonstrate their DEI commitment. But have you noticed it's backing off, and some communities have stopped that focus. Some companies have eliminated that position. Some states have eliminated the funding for that. What's your response to that, and what's the company's commitment to DEI?
Yeah, so our diversity, equity, and inclusion strategy did not begin as a result of 2020 and the murder of George Floyd. Our strategy was in place long before that, and we have a commitment at Consumers Energy to ensure really that there's respect and fairness for all of our coworkers, for all of our customers, and that goes beyond any politicization of the topic. That we're committed to creating inclusive environments for all of our coworkers, all of our customers, all the time.
And it did. You saw, we were talking about it before the show, you saw the backing off of those efforts in some of those places I mentioned.
We remain committed.
And that, for attracting talent, how much does that matter to your recruitment efforts?
Oh yeah, it matters for us a lot. We think it's important for us to have a workplace that represents the communities and the customers that we serve. And so it's important for people to see themselves, right? And so we do have a particular focus on attracting diverse talent to the company. So that is important for us. And not only attracting talent, but ensuring we have a work environment where everyone, regardless of who they are, feels like they can bring their best and whole self to work and that they belong every day.
You've got some charitable efforts underway right now. You're looking for communities to apply for specific grants. And I think this is something you've been doing for a few years too.
Yeah, our signature grants. We are inviting nonprofits to apply for the signature grants. We're taking letters of intent, and then we will invite nonprofits to apply for the actual grant for those Planet, Prosperity, and People Awards. Those are our three largest grants that we have.
And we're still working toward climate-friendly energy, and one of those electric vehicles. I saw last year an increase in electric vehicle sales. That's a big part of the company's support and push.
It is, yeah. We are supporting more EVs on the roads across the state of Michigan.
So I told you, I don't have one yet. Do you have one yet?
I don't. I was hoping you would buy me one.
No. Garrick Rochow took me on a ride in his F-150
yeah, he's got
Lightning.
a nice truck. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was going to give it to me. But it was pretty cool vehicle. So people that are interested to hear more about support that might be available to them or their community, you've got a whole group of people that will respond. And how to find out more.
Yeah, you can check us out on consumersenergy.com. We're also on Instagram, but you can find out more information from us on the website.
Awesome. Great to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
From Consumers Energy, the Vice President for Community Affairs and Chief Diversity Officer, Angela Thompkins.